This is how my personal brand brought me 19 paying customers just in the first 48 hours of launching an offer. And this is a screenshot from one of my dashboards here. And these are monthly recurring payments as well. When somebody signs up for one of my services that I offer, they are subscribing to a service that's going to charge them every single month. So that's how scalable this is, right? I want to go over a tiny bit about my past as well as my promise to you in this video. So just in the last 3 years alone, I've been able to generate over $1 million online. And throughout this video, I'm going to be showing you and essentially saving you thousands of dollars through ad spend, through hiring an overpriced agency to run your ads or something like this, as well as saving you 18 months of time. That's how long I've ran my personal brand for. So throughout this video, just in the next few minutes, this is going to be revealing how I've been able to get 19 paying customers in 48 hours with a personal brand with zero customer acquisition costs. And just to show you some more, this is me holding a cashier's check for around $106,000. There's my car. That was not our property, by the way. It was one of the bigger properties in my hometown in New Jersey. Me next to my car, and I have to blur this out a little bit, me doing a withdrawal, a wire transfer for $137,000. So there's some more social proof if you were still skeptical. So my free gift to you throughout this. I have a free gift for you if you do stay to the end of this video. And genuinely, it can change your life if you take action on the information. So I'm going to go over the 3 points to growing a personal brand and essentially attracting customers with zero acquisition cost. And this is exactly what I did. On the bottom left, you can see me alongside some familiar faces, perhaps, if you know who these people are. Luke Bellamar, Luke Alexander, Jordan Welch, Justin Waller, just some guys to name throughout this presentation here. And I'm going to be going over these points here. So point number 1 throughout this entire presentation is going to be why starting a personal brand is the smartest thing that you can do this year in 2024, but also even way beyond this. This has been the best decision to make for the last several years, and it's going to continue to be the best decision you can make in yourself and in your business for many years to come here. Point number 2 is what kind of content you should make to attract paying customers, because you don't want to attract just random attention. You don't just want to get random people coming to you and following you. You want to get people that are actually going to support you and pay you for whatever services or products you're offering. And point number 3 is why YouTube is still slept on, even though people think it's oversaturated. There's so much leverage in this platform, which I'm going to go and break down later in this video here. So before I go into the details real quick, I want to make something very, very clear to you so we're on the same page through the rest of this video. This can work for any offer as long as you're selling a service here. And with that being said, here's my offer, and here's how I acquired 19 paying customers in 48 hours. So step 1, right? Utilizing my Instagram of 25,000 followers, actually over that, and my YouTube channel of over 5,000 subscribers currently, I started to build up hype around my offer, which is my service, which is Beamly. One of my offers, honestly. But I started to post about it online to my followers, not really revealing anything, but just building some curiosity and interest. Beamly, specifically the service, is meant for attracting your ideal customer profile to your Instagram account without you having to do a bunch of cold DMs, manual outbound, and all these things like this to acquire clients, essentially. So what I did was I posted a video. As you can see, got 1,000 views. At the time, in the first week or two, this was up to around 800 or so views, and then it kind of plateaued from there. So I had around 800 to 900 people right off the bat aware of what I was doing and also documenting it. That's a really, really powerful way to get people involved and really show them the storyline of scaling from something, which I was doing here, $0 to $20,000 a month. People are going to be interested. They're like, oh, wow, this guy's launching a new offer. What is this going to be? How is he going to scale this so quickly? Well, building hype, being transparent, showing people the journey through your social media content. So that was my YouTube strategy. This was my Instagram strategy. I was teasing it to my followers, like more intimately, as funny as that sounds. On YouTube, I was documenting the journey. On Instagram, I was teasing it before the launch. So I started to post a few Instagram stories, sometimes more than one a day, sometimes one every few days, just to build some hype, then not spam people about it. Just talking about my service and teasing it to my existing followers. My DMs genuinely began to become super flooded, and people were asking me like, bro, like, what is Beamly? Like, I see you just started posting about this. Like, what is this? How does this even work? Because I was posting about certain results I was able to get for myself, as well as some of my pre-launch users. And people were like, damn, like, how are you able to do this? I want to learn more about this. This is a very, very high leverage position to be in, right? You have your personal brand. You have people that follow you and see your content. Hundreds of people, if not thousands of people per day viewing your stories on Instagram. incredibly powerful for nurturing. And this is because your input is not one-to-one. Your input is one to unlimited. And I say unlimited because with social media, you can genuinely reach an unlimited amount of people depending if a piece of content goes viral or gets shared around a lot. So what's more valuable with your time? Doing one-on-one outbound, sacrificing your time for perhaps one result from somebody, or building a personal brand, posting something once online and having dozens and dozens of people contact you wanting to know what you're talking about and what your service is. Obviously the better option is building the personal brand here and using that leverage. Point number 2 to this process, how I was able to do this, was investing in my personal brand and just treating it as an appreciating asset, because it is. For the last 18 months, I've grown my personal brand. I've tested and failed several things. And if I were to say anything nowadays, this is exactly what's going to build that long-term branding and long-term leverage in terms of business, relationships, whether it's business relationships or even dating. There's so many different opportunities that have come up from both of those sides. If you're not reaching thousands of people by just posting 1 or 2 pieces of content online to spark conversations with people, then you're going to get severely outperformed and you're going to be underperforming compared to the people that do have the personal brand and do have that leverage online. So now you might be thinking to yourself, like, how do I build a personal brand? What kind of content should I post? How am I going to attract paying customers with a personal brand? These are very valid questions, so I want to answer them. You want to find 3 to 5 people in your niche or in your offer space, posting content about what you know. What area of expertise do you have? There's a good chance you're an existing business owner right now and you have some sort of offer or some sort of way you've been able to get results for customers, clients, users, whatever it may be, right? So we want to see what 3 to 5 people of your competition are posting right now. What's working for them? What kind of hooks are they using? What kind of content delivery are they posting? All these different things do matter because we don't want to jump into this just guessing. There's genuinely no point to recreate the wheel here. We want to see what's working, take it for ourselves, but not say word for word what other people are saying. You want to see what the collective group of your niche is saying. Come together with your own wording and then deliver that to the market. When it comes to hooks though, I do recommend kind of just ripping hooks. I'm going to be honest, people are going to get butthurt about that. I don't really care. That's just the truth. If a hook is going to get somebody to watch the rest of my video when the rest of my video is going to be other information, not stealing from somebody, hey man, this is the name of the game. So do this right now. Craft your personal brand here. You need to identify exactly who you want to be online and what do you want to be known for. In the past, I've actually made the mistake of being too broad. And then I've also seen other people jump into it being way too niche. And then we're both kind of struggling. Now, to mitigate this and to eliminate this wasted time and excess money being spent on ads or even trying to grow your profile, it's best to just jump into an overarching niche from there. And then through your content, you are going to talk about more nitty-gritty details, but you don't want to reveal how to implement that information and all these action steps in your content. You want to save that for your offer. This is what's going to get people to invest in you and follow you because they're going to be like, wow, this guy's actually showing me how to do this instead of just saying, this is what you have to do. You want to have some sort of action steps, some sort of guide for somebody to take action and apply it in their life. We're all selfish at the end of the day. We all want to learn how to get rich. We all want to learn how to get the hottest girlfriend. We want to be able to have the best results possible in life. So if you cannot show somebody how to do something, they're not really going to listen to you and they're going to tune you out. I've made this mistake in the past and I know many other creators have as well. So I want you to avoid doing that yourself. And one of the best ways to give your personal brand an identity is to just base it off of something that you've already gotten results for yourself and other people. This goes back to your area of expertise if you are an expert in some area. And you've probably already gotten other customer results, other results yourself, just some sort of other testimonials from people that have just shown that you know what you're talking about and you've been able to provide value to people. This is exactly what we need. This is perfect, genuinely. And I'm going to be able to show you, and I'm going to show you in the next coming slides, how we can start leveraging this through content and really just boost the entire growth of your personal brand and start printing new clients coming to your page with the new leverage you're building up on social media here with your personal brand. So talk about what you know best. You talk about your expertise, talk about what you know, and it doesn't need to be more complicated than that. So many people come into this space like, oh, I want to launch a personal brand. Okay, what do you want to post about? What are you going to talk about? I want to be able to network with people. You gotta be more specific than that. You have to come to the marketplace with some sort of value to provide other people. Now, if you're an expert network marketer or whatever that may look like, sure, leverage that. Talk about that. I could kind of even lean into that myself, honestly. But I've already pretty much said this point a few times throughout this video. And this is exactly when testimonials come into play here for content. So many people are posting talking head content online, but if you're able to come in and also have people come on talking about you and the results that they've gotten from working with you, that's going to do all the selling on your behalf. When people come to your page and they see other people that have worked with you and they've been able to get good results, it lets their guard down a lot. And they're like, okay, this guy's not a scammer. This guy knows what he's doing to some extent. If he's been able to help this person, shit. All right, fine. Let me book a call with this guy. It's that simple. It's that straightforward, so don't complicate it anymore. And this is pretty much what I just said here. But this point at the end of making the viewer feel like they'll be able to get similar results as well is very powerful too. When somebody's able to see testimonials on your page and they look at the person you've helped, there's a good chance that they're going to see themselves in that person because you've been able to help your customer or client go from A to Z, which was their current solution, or excuse me, their current situation, to achieving their desired solution and desired situation. If somebody can see that that's a prospect and see that you've been able to do that for somebody else, you're going to have a way higher conversion rate of people wanting to work with you. And this is how we supercharge your personal brand and your business. This is where things really, really took off for me and just really provided a bunch of social proof on top of my testimonials. You couple all of this, everything I've told you so far, with connecting with high value people and posting that online, just collaborating with them and providing them value, you're going to get even more social proof, which leads you to gaining more authority and trust from the viewer and the consumer. Two extremely powerful things to do. Testimonials on your page as well as collabs on your page with notable people in your space. The second option and the second way to do this, which is collabing with people, is going to be more time consuming and more of a long game because you're going to have to kind of be somebody before you even do that, unless you pay a bunch of money to get in the right rooms with people, which is something I've done, and I don't not recommend it. I actually do recommend it because that could be a breakthrough moment for you. This is my breakthrough moment when I first collabed with Sneeko. I paid him a few $1,000s for a podcast, and I never paid for a podcast since, and I've collabed with many, many big personal brands. So I'm actually going to make another video very soon, exactly how to connect with these people and connect with your favorite influencers and connect with people that are big in your niche and in your space. And I'm also going to reveal step by step, genuinely, I've never talked about this online, exactly how I talked with Andrew Tate, only when I had around 3,000 subscribers here on YouTube. So make sure to subscribe, stay tuned for that, because that video is going to be coming out very, very soon after this one. I've never talked about this online, how that came about, so I'm going to break it down step by step in that video, which is going to be a very, very valuable one because I already have it scripted out. So what do you do next from here? At this point, you want to just continue making content, continue posting about your offer, continue posting and showing your personality throughout your content, as well as testimonials and results that you're getting for other people. Because people do buy from word of mouth, and people buy from people, not just information these days. You can be the best guy to provide information, you're still going to get sales, but you have that guy versus the guy that still has good information but is able to show his personality through, show more of like who I am through long form content. This guy is going to convert way more on the long term and even in the short term, honestly. So make Instagram reels. Your YouTube videos are meant to nurture, and leads and viewers will then convert, a percent of them will convert over time into either booked calls or sales. And a lot of my users were closed in the DMs on Instagram. That's how powerful building a personal brand is. I wasn't hopping on calls. Like more than half of these customers that signed up in the first 48 hours, I did not hop on a sales call for. And these guys are paying me $400 a month. That's kind of unheard of, honestly. It's not a one-time payment of $400. They can cancel after the first, second, or third month, but that's not the point here. I was able to close deals through Instagram DMs, literally just texting, collecting payments for monthly recurring revenue, stacking it every month. This is why building a personal brand is so powerful. Showing testimonials, showing who you're with, and all of these things I've gone over in this video so far. Every single big guru does this. So why shouldn't you? This is a proven to work formula. I got closed for $3,000 over Instagram DMs by Wes Watson. I'm not going to go into his offer or anything about him on a personal level, but do you know how much social leverage and testimonials he's had and just social proof he's had to consistently close people for upwards of $3,000, sometimes even more than this, just through Instagram DMs? I didn't hop on a call with him until after I had already sent him the $3,000 invoice and payment. So it just gets crazier as you get a bigger and bigger personal brand. So here's an example of what I was doing, right? This is on my Instagram profile. I was about a week ago posting more about Beamly, more results. I got a text message there from somebody saying that they actually closed a deal through $2,000 from a lead that came through in their Instagram DMs from Beamly. So when other people are seeing this, that view my stories, and when other people are just scrolling through that are business owners, they're like, oh shit, the fuck is Beamly? This guy just made a random $2,000 sale with this. Like, all right, this service is only $400 a month. Let me just give it a try, because the return on investment could be massive. It could be even a break even, and that's still worth it in my mind because I'm still going to gain followers and get new leads. So this is what I was doing, and I still do this every single day for the most part. Post results, post testimonials. Other people are going to be more intrigued to learn more about your offer. So point number 3 to crush it, just going on this point even more here. Don't neglect long form videos on YouTube. This is where a lot of people are actually going to convert into buyers. Going back to Wes Watson here for a moment, because he just crushes it. He has a Bugatti Chiron from personal branding and having an online business. Not even an actual online business. He's a coach. It's not an actual business. He's a coach. He has long form content on YouTube where he's providing information. You can call him a motivational coach. You can call him whatever you'd like. Doesn't matter, because it works and it converts into paying customers. People want to get mentored by him. I paid him $3,000 because I believed he would be able to help me in my life with my own problems and my own offer scaling. So you're coupling that with short form, because short form is going to get people hooked, going to get people aware of you, and then if they like you and just watch more of your shorts, they're going to go and look at your YouTube content. That's just how the funnel works. And throughout there and your YouTube videos, you're going to be nurturing your existing audience or even new leads that are coming to your page. And posting several times a week on YouTube, but even more importantly on Instagram too, in my mind, to get more attention. This is how we're going to be able to scale and create a flywheel of customer results and customer success. A business is like oxygen. If you don't have leads, you're going to be suffocating pretty quickly. So if you're not going to be putting out content, your business is going to start to dry up. You're not going to have consistent leads coming through. To offset this, we need to post content. We need to get awareness. We need to get attention. And all of this is going to be growing your personal brand at the same time. So that was my exact formula, how I acquired 19 paying customers in 48 hours of launching an offer with $0 spent on customer acquisition, by the way. That's so uncommon for any other sort of service for people that are just starting out. A lot of people jump into paid ads right away. Not a good idea, by the way. But that's for a different video. So everything I just exposed to you is literally what I did. That's one of my offers, which is Beamly here. And that's to scale your Instagram, target your ideal customer profile at scale on autopilot, so you're not slaving in the DMs, doing all these follow and unfollow bullshit methods that are just outdated. And as I continue to post more testimonials and more results from people, like I said before, people were DMing me and blowing me up to figure out what I was doing, how they can get involved, and just try it out at least. So this is exactly how you get more awareness to your personal brand and to your offer to really monetize. And I do want to clarify this again. You don't need a big audience to do this. I didn't actually, hold on. Let me back up there. The first several $1,000s per month I made in monthly recurring revenue, by the way, was when I had 30 subscribers on YouTube. I wasn't even going to include this in the video because it was just off topic, but now it makes perfect sense to bring this up. I had like 27 or 28, and then I hit like 30 like overnight. It was very, very small. Channel was growing like 1 subscriber every couple of days. I was making over $2,000 a month with the high level affiliate program. How was I doing this? By posting content, by providing value, by helping people grow their high level agency and problem solve to help them systemize their Go High Level account in a more streamlined way. So I was providing them value, and people that came across my page were actually signing up to be my affiliate that weren't already high level users. So many people that came to my page were already high level members. So I wasn't going to get their affiliate links, or I wasn't going to get their affiliate signups. And that means that I wasn't going to get paid out for them watching my content. However, new leads and new people that were learning about high level came across my videos, liked me because of the value I was giving, how I was delivering the information, as well as just myself, my personality. So this is exactly how you can do this even with a small audience. And you can try to conceptualize, the magnitude of scale as you grow a personal brand, what that can snowball into. The numbers get really, really crazy really fast. And on Instagram specifically, majority of my audience is not even looking to scale their Instagram, because my Instagram following is pretty broad. And this is a previous mistake that I made, just uploading broad content. But I've been able to really focus in on just business owners here and providing this to business owners that follow me, as well as business owners that are watching this video. This is how I nurture my audience. This is how you are going to nurture your audience. And maybe you're watching this right now with a broad audience. How do you get out of that pit? How do you make it more niche and more specific? It's time for you to do some proper market research on who you're actually attracting. Who's buying from you? If people are watching your content and not buying from you, you don't want them to be your customer profile. They're pretty much just useless attention, essentially. So look at what other people are doing. See what kind of customers and see what kind of people are buying from those other people, and start making content for those people to attract them to your page. So with all this being said here, I want to give you access to the free gift for making it to the end of this video. If you've made it to the end, you're obviously driven and you want to be able to start and grow your own personal brand. So I want to help you kickstart that journey here with my free gift, because now we're going to be able to start leveraging yourself online. Go to the first link in this description here and enter your information on my landing page on the opt-in form. And from there, you're going to be able to get new, deeper insights on helping you grow your personal brand. Obviously, this is a YouTube video. I can't go for hours and hours and hours breaking things down step by step. So I have a 14 video module course that is specifically cut up in A to Z method to help you as a business owner start a personal brand. You have the results, you have the customers. Now it's time to take it online and really build a personal brand the right way. So like I said, this is my free gift to you. Absolutely $0 to get access to this. Like I said, just go to the first link in this description here, and you're going to be able to go to that link, click on claim your access now, enter your information on the form, and then click on access or get access now. From there, you'll get an email with the instructions to access the 14 video modules, as well as all my other links below. If you want to contact me directly or get a hold of me directly, that link's going to be there too. With all this being said, don't be motivated, stay disciplined, and I'll see you in the next video.